Good morning, Dr. Riskin. How are you today?
I'd like to perform a lobotomy, but I can't find a brain in this place.
Something not strike your fancy today?
Those clowns on the board of directors gave the okay for some actor to come here and observe us for a couple of days.
An actor? Here? What for?
He wants to learn what it's like to be a nurse for his new TV series.
Just what the world needs, another dumb television show about nurses.
Yes, always I see this. Nurses cavorting around in garter belts, nurses in high heels, nurses in naughty underwear.
Hey, I do it to relax, okay?
Dr. Riskin, you don't have time to usher some stupid actor around.
That's why I'm going to make you usher some stupid actor around.
Walked right into that one.
Hey, if it's the right actor, I'll show him around. Who is it? Harry Hamlin? Mark Harmon?
Chet Poofy McGuire, star of the popular 60s sitcom It's Poofy.
What? Poofy McGuire? Poofy's coming here? The Poofy?
I'm guessing you're familiar with his work.
Are you kidding? Poofy was great.
He was adorable.
The cutest kid I ever saw.
Yeah, whenever he'd shrug his shoulders and say, "Don't ask me, Mom," man, it was all I could do to keep from wetting my pants.
Poofy was nothing. Beaver was the best.
Taco, get real. Poofy was the best.
Poofy couldn't lick Beaver's sneakers.
Beaver was a weenie. Poofy was the best.
Beaver.
Poofy.
Beaver.
Poofy.
I hate to miss this meeting of the McLaughlin group, but I have patience to see.
Damn, every time a lousy job comes along, I get the shovel.
Come on, Annie, this'll be fun. If nothing else, it'll be nice to meet the sweetest, neatest boy that ever was.
Hey, watch where you're going. Hey, don't give me that look. You want a piece of me, sister? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, my God.
It's Poofy.
Here I am. Somebody's waiting, anticipating your tears. Here I am, right or wrong. Where I am, you belong. When you need someone there to be strong. Here I am. When the good times come into town. Here I am. For a hand or just hanging around. Everyone sometimes stumbles and falls. Red is a number you know you can call. Just to hear someone tell you, here I am.
And this is where we keep the daily medications and examination instruments for all of the patients on the floor.
Amazing. All these wonderful instruments, and yet the patients still sleep on the floor. Attention all patients. On the count of 3, get off the floor and get back in the bed where you belong.
This is not a prop. Now this has to be re-sterilized.
Oh, big deal. Like the patients are really gonna know, huh?
Chet, do you want to learn something here, or do you want to fool around?
Oh, I'm game, but don't I see a ring there?
Keep talking, you're going to see it up close. Come over here. Now I'm going to show you how we chart the patients in and out. This is very important. Now the attending doctors will put their orders in right...
Good morning, Mr. Hamill.
Good morning, Julie.
You're looking good today.
I ought to. I've outlived all of my vital organs.
Oh, come on, Mr. Hamill. Now, you really are looking better.
Julie, you're very sweet. You're really cute. You're full of crap. I know the score.
Mr. Hamill, is there anyone you want us to contact for you? Any family?
No one. Well, I have a brother somewhere, but it's been 20 years.
What happened?
We had some words. Most of them had 4 letters. The rest we hand-signaled. Well, it really eats away at a person to leave such a thing unresolved.
I know what you mean. One time when I was 7, my grandfather took out his false teeth and used them to do a Charlie McCarthy routine for me. Hello, Julie. Kiss me.
Sounds cute.
I guess so. Only I was 7 and I didn't know who Charlie McCarthy was. Or that there was such a thing as false teeth. It was the most horrific thing I'd ever seen. Let out a scream and ran out to the street. They finally caught up with me at the War Memorial.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
No. You know what's bad? He moved away and died before I had a chance to apologize for the name I called him that night.
Julie, I'm sure nothing a little girl could say to her pop-pop could be that bad.
I called him Satan's instrument of destruction on earth.
Ouch.
Oh, Annie, I'm beat. I'm taking 5.
Oh, no. Poopy's taking 5. Buckle up, everybody. We're flying solo.
Hey, is that a shot? I'm not a nurse, okay? I'm sorry if I stepped on Mr. Webster's precious air tube. Jeez, it's my first day.
Well, it was almost his last. Next time, stand where I tell you.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Crabapple.
This is great. You really are poofy. A little grumpy, but you're poofy.
A little frumpy, if you ask me.
Hey, what do you people want from me? I grew up. I made a fortune off of Poofy, and I retired here in Miami. Now, Hollywood's tracked me down for my comeback role. Poofy McGuire, nurse for hire.
Oh, I can see that's a big change for you.
Oh, yeah. They let me grow as a character. Look here on page 12, see? I get laid.
Chet, you're 32 years old.
I know, I can't wait.
How's Poopy?
Sobering.
Well, you didn't expect him to be like his character, did you? Honey, I learned that lesson a long time ago. You know, when I was a kid, I really believed that white families could solve all of their problems in a half an hour, then sit down together for a steaming piece of pie.
I used to believe all my problems would be solved if only I had hair like Julie Barnes on the Mod Squad.
I believe that if you went to bed without turning on the force field, a giant cyclops would smash the Jupiter 2 with a boulder.
Lost in space?
Beg your pardon? When I was a child, there wasn't much for a kid to watch on TV. Although there was one summer when the local television studio was briefly taken over by rebel terrorists. And oh, how I would rush home through the fields from school each day to watch Chico, the socialist clown.
Sounds like a hoot.
Oh, he was. Chico would always take a pie in the face for the people.
I still can't believe that's the same Poofy I was in love with when I was 12 years old. I mean, I used to lie in bed at night kissing my pillow pretending it was him.
Oh, Sandy, how sad for a young girl to be kissing her pillow, pretending it's someone she knows she'll never have.
Morning, gang.
It's even sadder at my age.
Dr. Kaplan, how's Mr. Hamill doing?
Oh, sorry to say, Julie, it's just a matter of days.
But I better hurry.
Hurry?
Yes, I found out that he has a long-lost brother, and I'm going to find him so that they can see each other one last time.
Well, that's wonderful, Julie, but why are you doing all of this?
Why else? Because my grampy scared me with his gums.
Silly me.
Doctor, why is my son's blood pressure still up? I know he's not doing it on purpose. He's a good boy.
Boy, Mrs. Kellner, your son is 30 years old.
But he's still my boy.
And we're doing everything we can to find out why his blood pressure is so erratic.
When? Between golf games?
Mrs. Kellner, I understand your concern. But we are doing everything we can. If we don't see improvement soon, we'll change his medication.
Well, I just hope Stewie and I don't have to change doctors.
So you can get chewed out too, huh, Doc? I guess the patient really is the boss around here.
That's right, Parker. Oh, by the way, your boss in 312 had quite a productive morning. Why don't you go check his output?
The patients on morphine often won't cough for themselves, so in a couple of hours we'll go back to Mr. Sullivan's room.
And what, help him hock one up? Come on, Hey, Andy, don't you have any cute babes around here that need a sponge bath?
Look, Chet, if you don't want to learn what nursing is all about, then just say so. I'll be happy to cut you loose.
You know, I'm starting to get the feeling you don't like me. You've had a bug up your butt ever since you took my cigar. Now, what gives?
I'll tell you what gives. I read your script, and it's an embarrassment. I feel like I'm helping you make nurses look bad.
What, you don't think it's a funny scene when the microwave beeps because my pizza's done, and I think the guy's having a heart attack, and I rush in there real fast and scare him into having a real one?
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
But they told me the medical stuff was heavily researched.
By who? Roger Rabbit?
Hey, where you going? Hey, look, I'm sorry if the script offends you, but the bottom line is, I don't care. I can't afford to. This is my last chance at a comeback, and I need the money.
Didn't you put anything away when you were poofy?
I thought it was being done for me. Everything else was back then.
Yeah, but what about sense?
There hasn't been a since. I'm washed up. My last gig was a cruise ship production of The Odd Couple with Morton Downey Jr. Don't you see? I'm a has-been. I can't get arrested.
That's more than most former child stars can say nowadays.
Then what have you been doing?
Nothing, except praying to God something like this would come along. When I was a child star, I never got a formal education. All I had to do was be a cute rascal. I'm not equipped to do anything else. Don't you understand whether this script is good or not? This is my last chance.
Code blue, room 308.
What is that? Hey, Annie, what is that?
Gina, blood pressure?
BP 50 over, pal, breathing shallow.
Greg, what's the pulse?
Pulse is 30.
Heart rate 180.
We're losing him.
All right, charge to 200 joules.
Charge to 200.
Saline pads in place. Everybody clear?
Clear. He's coming back.
Pulse strong and regular.
He's breathing on his own. He looks like he might make it. Julie, call cardiac ICU. Tell him we got another customer.
Thank you, Mr. Hamill. I'm sorry for the trouble.
Julie, what are you going to do? Call every single Hamill in the Miami phone book?
You bet I am. Reuniting this man with his brother has become my holy quest, and I don't care if it kills me, I'm going to call every damn Hamill in this book.
Well, how many are there?
3. So if you'll excuse me. Hello, is this the Hamill residence? No, I'm not selling anything. No, you haven't won a contest. I'm a nurse, and I'm looking for the brother of a Mr. Harold Hamill. Would you happen to be him? Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me? Yes, I really am a nurse. Yes, I'm wearing panties. Why?
Julie, hang up the phone.
Dr. Riskin.
Hello, Mrs. Kellner. I didn't realize you were back.
Let's cut the chit-chat, shall we? What's going on with my son?
His blood pressure's been down all morning, but I just came from taking it, and it spiked back up again.
And?
Well, we're not certain of the root of the problem yet. I'm increasing the dosage on his medication. Let's see what it does overnight.
You want to keep him overnight? At $800 a day. Why doesn't that surprise me?
Yes, Mrs. Kellner. Every dollar goes right into my pocket, and I funnel it out of the country to buy arms for hostages.
561.
Oh, hey, Annie, how's our patient in 308?
Excuse me?
I can't get over it. You people saved that guy's life today. God, I've never seen anything like it before.
And you sure as hell won't see anything like it on Poofy McGuire, Nurse for Hire.
I'm the star. I'm not the writer. What do you want from me?
Don't ask me, Mom.
Are you making fun of me?
Are you making fun of me?
You know, Annie, you're right. It is the same old poofy crap. And don't think I don't know it. They're not going to take me seriously until I take myself seriously.
So what you going to do about it?
You know what I'm going to do about it? I'm going to do something about it is what I'm going to do about it. All right, tell him Chet McGuire. Yeah, poofy.
Chet. And all this time I thought I was talking to a wall.
Not anymore.
You going to take charge?
You bet.
Because you're poofy.
Damn straight. Hi, Marty. It's the Poofmeister. Yeah. It's about the script. No, check that. It's about the entire concept.
Go on, Pooh.
Yeah, it's going to need some work, but I think I know how to make it great. You know, you sent me here to do some research. Well, I'm finding out that everything in the script is kind of wrong. Boy, you sure work fast. Yeah. Right, Marty. Bye.
What'd he say?
Well, thanks to you, he's going to make some big changes.
Like what?
I'm fired.
Good morning, Annie. Any word on Poofy?
No, and I feel terrible. I tried to reach him all night. Finally, I just left word with his agent.
I hope he's okay.
I don't know who to feel more sorry for Poofy or for you for ruining his life.
Thanks, Greg.
Lean on me, babe.
Oh, Annie, it is not your fault. No one could ever blame you for what happened to Poofy.
Hey, Annie. Nice work getting that clown out of our hair. Give yourself a hug.
I found him. I found him.
You found Poofy?
Oh, God, no. He's probably bungee jumping without the cord. No, I mean, I found Mr. Hamill's brother. He's coming here today.
Oh, that was nice of you, Julie. I wish someone had helped me finish my unsettled business.
How about you, Dr. Kaplan? Any unfinished business in your life? Anything you have done that you deeply regret?
Yeah. I regret that it seems like I'm always standing or sitting next to you when this topic comes up.
Well, I have just decided that there is nothing I regret or would have done differently in my life.
I would have gone into real estate, and I would have done it as a blonde.
Sandy, I got great news.
You found Poofy?
No, but I got an address from his agent, and apparently Poofy has an office down the street. So cover for me. I'm on lunch.
Good luck.
It's a little unbelievable, isn't it? All this technology, all the money I'm paying you doctors, and you can't seem to get my son's blood pressure down?
Mrs. Kellner, I know you're frustrated. I'm frustrated, too. I've researched every journal, tried every medication.
Oh, you're frustrated. Meanwhile, my Stewie's blood pressure is going up and down and up and down and up and
Mrs.
down.
Kellner, what time were your visits yesterday?
Let's see. 7:30, 12 noon, 2 o'clock, 4:30. How'd you know?
It's on your son's chart. Right here where his blood pressure goes up. You're driving him nuts.
Driving him nuts? Why, that's ridiculous. You sound just like Stewie. He's been saying that for years.
Now he has medical proof.
You know who I hate? Macaulay Culkin. You call that a child star? Put me in a house alone. I'll show you funny. I mean, how hard is it to do this? Annie.
Hey, Chet, when I got this address, they said it was your office.
Well, this is my office. Thank you, Murray. That'll be all. All right, so it's not the best working environment. What do you want from me? I'm a washed-up bum.
Oh, Chet, you shouldn't blame yourself.
No, I don't, Annie. I blame you.
Well, that's kind of why I'm here. I want to apologize and I want to help you. See, Chet, sometimes when I look at people, I can tell if they're sick. And when I look at you, I can tell you're unhappy.
Ooh, the magic of Copperfield. So what if I'm unhappy? Big deal.
Chet, you had to be happy once. Come on, wasn't there a time? Wasn't there just one time when you were really happy?
Well, yeah. When Poofy wasn't shooting, I'd go back to school with my friends. I like being in school. I like being the real kid instead of the TV kid that my parents wanted me to be.
Maybe that's your answer.
What are you talking about? Going back to school?
Yeah, this could be great for you, sure. I mean, well, it'd be hard at first. You'd be a fish out of water. But the most important thing is you'd be learning something new every day.
Hey, Annie, I think you're onto something here.
Well, I work with people every day. I guess you pick things up.
I'll say.
So you're going back to school?
Oh, hell no. But Poofy is.
Poofy?
Yeah, picture this. Me starting as the world's oldest junior high student. Oh, I even have a title. Poofy McGuire Junior Hire. I gotta go call my agent.
Chet, are you sure this is really going to make you happy?
Look around you. Who can honestly say that they're happy?
Mr. Hamill?
Huh?
I have a little surprise for you.
Hello, Harold.
Ben, is that really you?
Can you believe it? After 20 years.
My God, you got old.
I'm glad you came.
I'm sorry it took this to get me here. I can't even remember why we fought.
Ben, the important thing is we're together.
You're welcome.
You know, 2 days ago I was at death's door. And today, after 20 years, I can smile, look my only brother in the eye and say, Ben, you're an idiot.
What?
An idiot, do you hear me? You're the biggest idiot known to mankind. In fact, if they had a contest to find the biggest idiot in the world, you would come in second.
Why wouldn't I come in first?
Because you're an idiot! Thanks, Julie. You're a horse's ass, Ben. Bite me!
And he was smiling?
I've never seen anyone so happy.
And what about his brother?
I've never seen anyone so shocked.
Question is, Julie, how are you?
Well, I'm a little weirded out. I mean, first gramping his gums and now this. Like, from now on, I'm not going to say anything to anyone.
Oh, that is good. Thank you.
Hey, everybody, I'm back.
Annie, did you find Poofy?
Yeah, I found Poofy.
How is he?
Well, I went there to help cheer him up, and somehow I managed to create a new TV series.
You know what I don't understand? How can you have a show called Poofy McGuire Nurse for Hire and then fire Poofy McGuire?
Yeah, who are they ever going to get to replace him?
I'm telling you, Morty, I'd make a perfect Poofy. Call you later.
Coming up, it's the show that forever changed the way we think about adulthood. Tonight, Gary gets hitched and Ellen gets ditched. Coping with complexities, they're our favorite 30-somethings. Next, only on Lifetime.